Well, good morning, good morning. We're gathering for coffee with Casper. Here we are, live and in living color. Live and in living color. It's coffee with Casper time. All right. Hi, everybody. Let me know where you are. Hi, Judy. Hi, David from Idaho via Oregon. Hi, Judy. In the Pasadena zone. Okay, Casper, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Over here. Come over here. There. Now coming up. Coming up. That a boy. There he is. There he is. There's the Casper. All the way from Sri Lanka. Good morning, my friend. Nice to see you. Here's the coffee. Here's the Casper. Here's the mountain dog over here. Can you see this one over here? There we go. We got them both. Missy, where you checking in from? All right. From McCall, Idaho. Good. From North Carolina. Nice to see you this morning. What are you going to eat, my paper? What are you going to do? Okay. All right. All righty. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. We're about to gong in here. Get ready for coffee with Casper. Casper and Mountain hanging out with me this morning. Chilly morning in North Carolina, hey? Well, it's nice here. Going to be about 75 in Southern California today. I like the way you speak my English accent. That would definitely be an American accent, I think. Welcome, Becky, wherever you are watching from. The doggies were just on camera. We'll bring them back in a little bit. We're going to gong in here right now because we're almost at the the bottom of the hour, making it 8:30 in Southern California. Hello from Arizona, Cameron. Nice to see you this morning. Here we go. We're all gathered together from Las Vegas. All right. Here goes the bell. Let's everybody take a deep breath in. Let that breath just rise up into your heart. Focusing your attention on your heart center. And now just offer yourself the opportunity to relax. We're just going to be together for these 20 minutes, sharing a new thought, a new idea, looking for either a thought that's been in your consciousness before or a new one that's never been in your consciousness before. But that's okay because we are growing and changing, and that's how we go. In fact, that's really what it's all about, is how do you take advantage of the current situation, no matter what it looks like in the world. How do you take advantage of the situation that's happening in your life right now to turn it into something that turns into good, into love, into more good, into an expanding good, into a greater awareness of who and what you are in the world? As we know, this show is on Facebook. It's on YouTube. You can go to Coffee with Casper on YouTube. You can go on Facebook. We encourage you to share this information because what it's really about and what I'm going to talk about today is awakening. The world is resetting so that the mass of humanity, the critical mass, can step into an awakening. What we've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks and the metaphor that we've been using is the pendulums. Pendulums, if you have grandfather clocks set together on the same wall and the pendulums are swinging in different ways, given a reasonably short period of time, they will correct themselves and start swinging together. Yes? So that's suggesting to us that behind everything that appears to be, there is a pattern of harmony and a potential for that great call that has been happening since the time of Jesus, and the great call is peace on earth and goodwill to all humankind. Peace on earth and goodwill to all humankind. So there is an idea behind everything that's happening in the world. And right now, what we know, no matter what country you're in, no matter what language you speak, no matter what color you are, no matter what way of being you choose, or that is already your natural state, there is behind that the potential for all things to work together for good. My friend Barbara Marx Hubbard, the great futurist, used to say, everything that rises converges. So the higher we go up in our awareness, the more we turn toward, and the awareness of what? What is the thing missing in the world? You see, we have wind in Southern California today. What is the thing missing in the world? The thing missing in the world is the understanding that everything is interrelated and interconnected. There is no such thing as a disconnected anything. And all things are woven together in this field of potential, which is pure intelligence, pure energy, call it God, and it's pre-existent, and it always exists, and because it always exists, it must be harmonious with itself. Otherwise, it couldn't always exist. So this energy, this field of intelligence, this God, is everywhere present. It already has the pattern of wholeness and harmony in it, and you and I are waking up. Aloha from Eureka! We are waking up to this self of the self, to this I am that I am, to this eternal nature of myself. Now, the more we refer to it as being above us, because what we know is the chakras go from the base of the spine, obviously smaller systems down in your feet and legs, then from the base of the spine and then all the way up into the crown chakra, and the crown chakra is our opening to that field of intelligence, that which we are immersed in and which we're always connected to. And so you and I are looking to find the ways that we, welcome from Palm Springs, we are looking to find the ways to harmonize with that, to listen to what we call divine guidance, that inner voice, the still small voice is what it used to be called. And what's happening right now is the still small voice for those of us who are light workers, those of us who know that we are one with the one. We are waking up in an ever-progressive way to that great idea. The amount we understand of it now, because you and I are in this human body, and humans, as the race is involved in, separate themselves. They believe you're over there and I'm over here, and nothing's connected. And everything is connected through the field, and everything that is emerging from the field. And in your personal life, in the life of your consciousness, it's emerging through the thoughts and attitudes that you are dwelling in. And that is bringing forth everything in the field of intelligence that is you're like a magnet to whatever it is that you're dwelling upon. And you're attracting all the particles necessary to create whatever it is that you're dwelling on. So here's the deal. I have been supporting New Thought. New Thought is this, welcome all the way from the UK. New Thought is this concept, the believing, the accepting that which is this primordial field of intelligence, that which is the original thing, that which we would call God or Source, and I are directly connected. And we are directly connected through my mentality, through your mentality. In other words, the state of your mind and where you are dwelling is creating the magnet that is attracting into your life your experience. Now, what we want to do right now in this time of great fear in the outer world because of the COVID-19, what we want to do is know that I am one with the one, that I am one with this perfect pattern, that I came to comfortably live my life and fulfill my purpose. I came to comfortably live my life and fulfill my purpose. And each one of us has that purpose. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here at this critical time in the human condition, where we're going to cross the threshold, the critical mass of people believing, understanding that all things are interrelated and connected, and that I am connected to Source. So, and that I have a direct connection to Source, and direct connections to Source means I have direct connection to perfect guidance. Whoa. Let's breathe that in for a second. I have direct connection to perfect guidance. That means where I put my foot next, if I am tuning in, if I am contemplating my unity with all life, this I am that I am love and light and wisdom and peace and poise and beauty and freedom and wholeness and liberty and justice and integrity. These are all qualities, what we call eternal verities. They are always there. Beauty, for example, as we've said many times, beauty in Michelangelo's day is the same as beauty in our day. Beauty in the time of the awakening world in Greece is the same as it is today. Beauty is beauty, wisdom is wisdom, peace is peace, poise is poise, balance is balance, harmony is harmony, and they go on beyond time and space. That's why they're called eternal verities. And when I begin to align with the harmonious patterns of the One, those things that are life-giving, life-enhancing, bring forth a greater degree of livingness, and I begin to call those things into my life, as I dwell upon the possibility of them, as I begin to act as if, Ralph Waldo Emerson said, act as if, and it shall be. So I begin to believe that I am this divinity, and I begin to focus on the critical parts of that, which is divinity is eternal, and I am that, and I am its nature, and it is revealing its nature, which is what I am, to me, in me, as me, through me. You do not need anything outside of yourselves. Yes, we have gongs, and yes, we have beautiful churches and mosques and temples, and yes, we have physical facilities that artists have created to try to express the grandeur of this One. But none of those trappings are necessary, because they're beautiful, and you may align with them if they match your taste and the way you feel about things, but they are not required for you to begin to dwell on this sameness, on the unity of all life, on the I am that which is. And it is guiding, guarding, protecting, directing, revealing, unfolding the glory of the I am that I am. It is unfolding this Christ self of myself, this child of the infinite, born in its image and likeness, in the glory of what it really is. And I get to choose every day how much of this awakening I'm going to experience. So I've been a teacher of this stuff for more than 40 years now, and a student, and then later a teacher. And what I know is that these universal ideas are the ideas that must be embraced by humanity, not necessarily in a particular form, but in its understanding. That I am what it is, and it is what I am, and I am working with it, and then everything that exists is a reflection of it. And I am beginning to call my inner awareness into this outer reflection, and that's called embodiment. And that's why you came into this life, that you believed that you could help yourself and all humanity awaken to this spiritual magnificence. Yes? So I've been supporting these Holmesian ideas. Holmesian ideas meaning they come from the philosopher Ernest Holmes. But there are Fillmorian ideas, Charles and Myrtle Fillmore. There have been many great teachers, Emmett Fox. The list goes on, the history of these wonderful people who have been embodying or working in their lives on embodying this unity with life, that I am what it is and it is what I am. And so in Holmesian New Thought, we have formed an organization. It's not the only one, but we have formed an organization called the Centers for Spiritual Living. And the Centers for Spiritual Living believe in revealing, awakening humanity to its spiritual magnificence. And that's a big mission, because a lot of people don't even know that what they are is spiritual magnificence. So then if we could awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence, everybody would then know, everybody would be then aligning, trying to find their way through their different points of views and opinions to become the pendulums that are swinging together. That this great call that has been happening in the United States and as a beacon of light for the world has been a call for life, liberty, and justice for all. Life, liberty, and justice for all. So that means that if those things were to come true, we would be revealing a world that works for everyone. So, but that's a really big task from where we are when we're having challenges in the world, getting nations to get along, getting people with inside nations to get along. We have to begin as humanity to function with these first two ideas, that God or energy or life or source is all there is, and I am one with it. And it is good, and it is very good. And so the more we participate with that I am what it is, there is one life. That life is the perfect life of the one. It is whole, complete, and perfect. It is perfect love, perfect light, perfect wisdom, perfect joy, perfect freedom, perfect wholeness, perfect, radiant, vibrant, dynamic health. It is all of those things, and I am that. So for me, I have found it's better for me to simplify what's going on in the world, what's going on in my life, what is it really all about? So we could say, well, it's awakening humanity to its spiritual magnificence, but even knowing what spiritual magnificence takes a while. We need to be able to dwell on God is and I am for quite a while before we start realizing what I'm revealing is the spiritual magnificence, the pattern of wholeness, the pattern of perfection, the pattern of possibility in human condition on earth, of peace on earth and goodwill toward all humankind. That possibility exists, but that's a big dream. So we need to cut it down to a size where we can manage it on a daily basis, and not only manage it, but work with it. Work with it in our consciousness, in our awareness, in our daily practice, in the way we interact with the world and with humanity. We need to work with it. Meaning, I need to work with awakening humanity to its spiritual magnificence. What does that mean in the first person? It means awakening me to my spiritual magnificence, to the truth of my nature. Awakening myself to the truth of my eternal nature, which is this Atman, this Buddha, this Christ, this high self, this revealer, as in me, as me, through me, and every day I work with it, I'm bringing it more into the cells of my body. The more I call it into the very fiber of my existence, the more I begin to have a communion and a relationship with all of life. Isn't that spectacular? Don't you want that relationship with all of life? And don't you want to know that it's not temporal? That you didn't just come and go? That you came from the light, as the light, in the light, with the light. You worked with the light. You brought forth the light. You brought forth love and joy and wisdom and happiness and all the intimate wonderfulness of your life. But now we can magnify it, because I can walk with this. I can walk with this perfect guidance in every day and focus my attention not on all of the big goals, a world that works for everyone and awakening humanity, but on awakening myself. Because if I can work with my own awakening, that very vibration, it comes in me, as me, through me, and it will multiply itself around me. Hello from Honolulu, aloha, right? So this is why we need to do this work, because the more we do, the more we call in that pattern of wholeness, that pattern of perfection, that pattern of radiant, vibrant, dynamic health, the less we're being distracted by the affairs of the world and the virus which has been given so much power. When we can begin to work from the realms of the unseen and calling in this divine protection, guiding, guarding, protecting, directing us, and leading us into the paths of perfect right action every day. And then the more we liberate ourselves from the fear of the race, the more we become a place where light is flowing in us and as us and through us. And that light moving through us is a vibration, and that vibration brings encouragement, that vibration brings wholeness, that vibration brings the possibility of deeper joy wherever we go, that vibration brings connection. And with that, we're strengthening our immune system. And then as we continue to carry the light, all of the intention to reveal the healing for the race will find its form. It'll find its form in terms of the vaccines. It'll find its form in terms of greater understanding. It'll find its forms in terms of greater understanding of how to help people who are affected by it. We will continue to grow, but we cannot wait for the race. You and I can't wait for the race. We must make this decision on a daily basis. Today is the day the law of life has given. The planet has turned. The sun is shining on this side of the planet again. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new possibility. And you and I have to begin to dig into that realm and bring it forth through the body into our experience. Health, wealth, and success, and fulfilling our life purpose is normal. Take a breath and know that your radiant health, your perfect fulfillment, your perfect joy, your perfect love, your perfect freedom is your divine right, and you're stepping forth with divine intelligence, being guided, guarded, protected, directed, and led into the paths of perfect right action. Call it into your life today. Call it into your life every day. Call it into your life every moment you can remember to call it into your life. And slowly, gradually, we are waking up. The more I wake up, the more it helps the world wake up. Who you are is something wonderful. I'll be back with you next week on Coffee with Casper. Until then, we invite you to go in the light, as the light, and with the light. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide you on your way. See you next week on Coffee with Casper. Bye for now.